Oh, by the way, how are we looking in terms of 14? That's okay-ish. 36, 43, 26, 26. 26, yeah, that's all fine. Hey, my guardian, how's it going? Alright, world map. Should be done with all of our quests around here, so let's go over here. And then we go to the Red Marches, which is our last area of the tier that we haven't seen yet. Good, good, still warm, but not oppressively so. Yeah, it's cooled down a lot compared to yesterday, but it's still way too warm. Right now my only consolation is that apparently for most of Gamescom week it should not be too oppressively hot. Okay, we need to go outside and then to the right. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, this conventions are always... It's always something like 5 degrees warmer at a convention than it is outside, so the fact that it's not gonna be 35 degrees outside is very nice. I appreciate that.
We are the Circle of
Vanguard. What?
Take care in Ulceron. The sands are unkind to mortals.
We've got
Take care in Ulceron.
3 guys in the same place floating above the ground. Got to talk to the higher ups, yeah. Oh, now they finally unmerged. Okay. So at least we managed to get 2 of them unstuck, that's nice. There we go. Okay, I'm wondering why this chest did not show up on our map. That's weird. That is very weird.
And the footfalls of another wayfarer grace our ears. I'm delighted. I don't suppose you're traveling through Galette, are you? If so, I would not look too hard for anyone. There is not much left to find.
You sound very strange.
Yes, we are pilgrims of a sort. Missionaries might be a more appropriate label. We serve our God and follow his will.
Oh god, so you hit a proselytize.
It was quite a miracle. A number of my order, all drawn by common faith, came to the village, and we showed them salvation. There was fire and blood and screaming, yes, much screaming, but all for the glory of the great Balin. Praise be to him.
Did you slaughter this village?
We liberated them, man and woman, Alfar and human. We have delivered them to Balin, to his paradise.
I'm about to deliver you
Our
too.
coven will welcome the slumbering Titan, Balin's beloved servitor, into these lands. But would he not? For right now, we will show you paradise.
Uno reverse, 1 free trip to paradise coming up for you guys. Let's go. There you go. Merchant my ass. That sounds like a cheery religion, yeah. It reminds me of it reminds me of the Clavicus Vile quest in Skyrim, where you're like, you get one wish and you wish for the, and if you click I want a war bit, I want to end to the Civil War, and he's like, oh, if I had my full power, that would be easy. I would just kill them all and the war would be over. And I'm like, yeah, this is exactly this kind of troll logic. We don't need that. We need something a bit more constructive, okay?
You're the one Colm found slaying the Testament? I'm impressed. Well, I'm not here for the Testament. I'm here for gold. And I've got work for two. Care to make some riches?
I have no idea who Colm is and who the Testament is. Who are you?
I served as a hireling in the Warsworn once. But as my friends made rank, I was passed over too many times. And so I left. I live by my own oaths now. I'd been through here a few years back, on my Warsworn training. It was as nice a place as you'd like to find in Detir, but there was always something sinister about those ruins in the canyon's end. I suppose we know why now. I was a Warsworn hireling once. Was passed over for promotion one too many times. On my last job, I found a map to a treasure beneath Galette. A friend, Tears, and I gathered a crew to claim it. We found the town in ruins, but we're undeterred. We would get what we came for. Then Tears slipped something into my drink, and the crew left without me. Now I want to beat them to the treasure, and I could use your support.
I have a feeling there's something more going on here.
They wanted to cut me out. That's the only reason I can think of. I'll show those bastards.
Half sounds good to me. Let's get the
Split
treasure.
map among the crew, but I know the treasure lies in Galette Caverns. Now, let's move. There were 4 in the crew, including myself. My good friend Tears had the idea. He found the map as well. The other 2 were a pair of mercenaries, an Almain named Alsers and a Varane named Bertzer. They seemed trustworthy enough.
Oh, he can actually repair stuff.
So, you made it to our camp. After seeing how you handled yourself against the Testament, I was hoping you might. Those of us in camp trust each other, but aid is not as forthcoming. I will be blunt. The Testament has taken something from me, and I want to recover it intact. But I cannot do it alone. I was born in Rathir and trained in the arts of magic at a young age. But when my brother Giran demonstrated greater ability than I, it was he who became my parents' focus. I was left to learn on my own.
Sorry to hear that.
He is my twin brother. We spent our childhood together. Because of his command of magic, he was selected to join the Scholia Arcana. After that, he surrounded himself in studies. He changed. All this talk of magic and control. The mercenary. He has seen combat, I am certain, but for his kind, justice is always for sale. There is a bedroll over there if you need to rest up. It's not the best, but it's what I can offer you here. The marches are a main avenue from Erethel into Datir, but many choose not to walk the road in these dark times. My brother Giran, they did not take him per se, so much as seduce him. He was a promising adept of the Scholia Arcana, and then one day he vanished. When I heard of the Testament's involvement, I feared the worst. I managed to track him here to Galette. Then I discovered just how large the presence of the Testament was in these marches. He would not have. Giran, he was always alone, always with his studies. He was wise, so very wise. There is no chance that he joined the cult willingly. They must have coerced him. Then again, his last letters to me were... No, nothing. Never mind.
What did I literally just say like half an hour ago? That the smarter you think you are and the more unique you think you are, the more susceptible you actually are to end up in a cult. Like, literally, if your brother was this smart and this isolated and thought he was always the best, then yeah, either they put a spell on him, or more likely they just managed to talk him into it, in which case we're probably not going to be able to talk him out of it. But we'll see how it goes.
Excellent. I have resources at my disposal for a reward if we are successful. I have reason to believe that he is hiding in the ruins that run beneath the marches, this tomb of Ferragnus. I will meet you there. Hopefully, this cult has not sunk its claws too deeply into Giran's mind.
We'll see. Ba-bum. Oh, we've got a lore stone over here. Let's go that way first. Let's get the lore stone. Okay, so this is not a treasure to dive. No, wait, there was a dive prompt. It was a diving treasure, okay.
Demons defile the land. The burnt skin of the world glows red with suffering. It is the deep gloam, and a pallor of death settles on the people of Amalur. Fires rage across the wastes. The only sound is whispered laughter. As the embers cool and the wind blows across the desert, life once more erupts from the husk of the earth, and the struggle begins.
That does not sound very pleasant. Okay, this, if I'm correctly, this actually leads out of the... Yeah, this leads back to the plains of Arafal, so we're not going back there yet. This is what we're gonna do probably at the end of today when we're done with this area. If not today, then tomorrow. This looks like some human sacrifice shit went on here. With this perfect circle around her. Like, she did not just die like this from natural causes. Oh, there's actually 2 entrances to this tomb.
They formed as beams of light amidst darkness. We saw it. The eternal clash between the structures of order and shadows of chaos. Slowly, despite their struggles, the war gave way to the grass and the sway of trees in the breeze. The land was cursed by the plague brought on by the Niskaru, but life gives way to death, as death will birth new life.
Oh joy, we're gonna have to deal with Niskaru again over here. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Not. Hey, come back here. Where are you running off to? Stop that. Okay, this way. Oh, nice! I didn't know they could actually fall down the bridge and into the lower area. Nice. We're gonna keep going left for now. I do want to know if there's something in this tiny little area here. No. And there we go. That was a one-hit kill, ouch.